offer. But today, the circus finally closed. Andrew Tate and that zit that has latched himself on to Andrew Tate like a leech, Tristan, his brother, have both been arrested on human trafficking charges. The clip of Tate being escorted to the police vehicle instantly.
I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love when Florida Jesus comes popping after people that are like definitely fucking annoying to the broadest majority. This is Charlie at his best, okay? I love when he just comes out and is like very clearly on one side of an issue. I'm like, oh, so good. Because I know most normies are also on that side.
Went viral, and I really love how the officers are dressed in this video because it looks like they're ready to fight the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but then it's just this goofy goober Andrew Tate. Now, this isn't Tate's first rodeo with human trafficking charges, but last time he just blamed it on swatting, calling it all just fake and a hoax, and all the meat riders that attached themselves to Andrew Tate's butthole like a hemorrhoid of course wrote this off as corruption and a bunch of baloney, but now it's happening again, and this one seems a lot harder to just dismiss. But you know what they say, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, well then you're just breaking out of the matrix, am I right, hustlers? The Hustlers University is what Andrew Tate is most famous for.
Get him!
You pay $50 a month for a Discord server, which is the most pathetic thing on the planet, and I think adds to the comedy of Andrew Tate and all of his fans. And in that godforsaken Discord server, it acts as like Alcoholics Anonymous, where people just hype each other up and tell each other their problems with not getting laid or not being financially stable, while getting lectures from people that aren't even Andrew Tate on the most basic stuff imaginable. They hype themselves up as top G alpha males, but they're pissing away $50 a month to learn basic drop shipping techniques and how to do push-ups. I'm gonna let all of you in on a secret.
Yes!
Even the people that are very successful that like Andrew Tate are not stupid enough to be paying $50 a month for advice you can find on WikiHow. It is so embarrassing. It's a scam, and you're not in on it. You're the victim. And yet you're so brainwashed you continue to swallow his whole meat for it with a smile on your face. He is preying on insecure men, and he is doing everything he can to keep you a virgin. When you're a virgin, you're a Hustlers University student. When you're a virgin, you're an Andrew Tate supporter because he's feeding you things you want to hear, and you're taking it as, you know, telling it like it is. Meanwhile, you're unhappy and still not getting laid. And he's also giving you bad financial advice because when you're making money, you'll learn that everything he's saying is fucking worthless. So he needs to keep you just broke enough to afford the $50 a month that you're wasting on his awful, awful techniques and awful advice. Andrew Tate's entire business and career relies on you being insecure and financially unstable. So obviously he doesn't actually want you to succeed. You're just paying money for hopium. Snap out of it. You leaving Hustlers University is you leaving the Matrix, goddammit. Just think about all the money you'll save not paying for that shit. You could afford a gym membership. Then you could access free information for workouts online that'll actually give you results. You can get big and strong like me. This is very long-winded. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked because we're talking about Andrew Tate and it's such a wacky situation. I couldn't help but throw all this in here. But yeah, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, they've been arrested on human trafficking charges following an investigation that's been ongoing for quite some time. And the way that they actually apprehended him is extremely silly. It all ties back to a Twitter argument he had with a teenage girl. I'm sure
we were wrong. Everyone was wrong about this. Okay, the pizza box, according to the Romanian authorities, is not the reason. Okay? We still want to believe it. Like, I understand why you want to believe it. It's because it's really funny. But if you do want the truth, that's not the case. Still funny, though. Still funny to think, still funny to assume, just funny in general. But
well, seen it.
Just letting you know, it's not the reality.
Public. He made this statement to Greta Thunberg about the emissions and his supercars and all that, and then she responded with a dunk on him that went viral. It's one of the top 25 most liked posts on all of Twitter right now. It's got about 3 million likes and counting, basically just saying he has small dick energy in response to what he said to her. And this sent him into meltdown mode. He very clearly got a bit hurt by this response, and one of his immediate tweets after this was talking about having sex with her, where some fucking lunatic on there is like, Andrew Tate and Greta need to fuck already. and he just responded saying she isn't ready, which is super creepy and weird, just actual degenerate shit here. And when I first read this, I thought this was just full mask off pedophilia. I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, that's actually. I'm glad that Charlie's covering that part of this too, because it's like that was insane.
Greta Thunberg was 19. I thought she was still like 16 or something. So when I read this conversation, I thought they were just openly talking about fucking kids. Like, I had lost my marbles for a second. I had to Google to make sure that these weren't just two people admitting to being pedophiles. But yeah, it turns out that she is 19, but that doesn't make it any less awful to say shit like this. But all of this stress of being dunked on in such a big way was clearly very taxing on the smooth brain of Tate. So he then made a response video. And it's a very cringe response video. I actually think they should have slapped on an additional charge for cringe. He should have been hit with human trafficking and overwhelming plus ultra.
It's not the fact that she's 19, even though, like, so many motherfuckers are like, bro, she's 19, shut the fuck up, get over it. Like, holy fuck, dude, chill out. It's the fact that this is a person that has not consented to being sexualized in that way in any meaningful capacity. And it's literally the same fucking shit that Sneeko did that got him banned off YouTube. Oh, she needs a good dicking. When you say that about someone, you are at the most charitable. If I'm being charitable as fuck to someone in that situation, that's literally just sexual harassment, okay? That's what that is. I don't even care to be charitable to these people because they don't deserve the charitability because it's very obvious what they're trying to do. It's sexual violence. The threat of sexual violence is a rape threat, okay? This is not like I fucked your mom jokes. This is something beyond that. This is two people that are arguing with one another, and then the man saying, the fucking almost 40-year-old man saying, hey, you, 19-year-old girl, you need a good dicking from me. If you had that conversation, okay? If you had that, it's not you, dumbass. What? Bitch, you have that back and forth in that situation. You have that fucking back and forth in that situation. In any circumstance, you literally completely have to fucking understand that the other guy is like being a rapist. He said he would teach her a lesson with his dick, dude. Come on. If you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. Are the sniffles cocaine? Yes, I just snorted some cocaine, and not because I'm like a little congested. Isn't it like saying to a guy that he needs some pussy? Dude, if a fucking 40-year-old man, a 40-year-old adult woman was in an argument with like an autistic 19-year-old who most people only know as like a fucking minor their entire lives, and they went, you just need to get my fucking good ass pussy, that would still be weird and gross. And many of you fucking meninists would say it as a gross thing. Okay? You would. I know you would. In 90% of the circumstances, even when it's not as fucking gross, you still fucking say women are in the wrong. So shut the fuck up. Like, are you really going to act like a fucking 40-year-old kickboxer wasn't trying to be intimidating in that situation because he was getting owned? Really? Really, dude? Come on. Why autism, though? Well, Greta is autistic. It's not like a fucking thing that I made up.
Fucking turbo cringe because this response video was abominable. Anyway, he made this video, posted it out there, big smile on his face, super excited. I'm gonna get the last laugh. You don't dunk on me. I come in here and I fucking dunk on you. But then a new slam and jammer entered into the equation. The Romanian authorities. You see, in this video, he made a mistake. He included a pizza.
What he said is unacceptable in both examples, but it ain't rape. That's trivializing rape. Verbal sexual assault. First of all, I said in the most charitable verbal sexual assault. Okay? But what it is a rape threat. That is what it is. It's not rape. Obviously, I didn't say he like digitally penetrated her, you fucking sick freak. I never said that. God damn it. The most fucking normal Scottish dickhead in the chat. Holy fuck. Learn English, motherfucker.
Box from a Romanian pizza place, which let the authorities know that he was still in the country. So, after realizing that, they tracked him down and arrested him.
I hate this. I hate this. Please stop. Please stop. Is it the same as you saying get laid legit? No, it's not. There's a difference between saying, oh, like, oh, my friend, you need to get laid, brother, like to get you out of a rut. It's entirely different than you need to be taught a lesson with my penis as I rape you. Okay? What the fuck? It's context. Jesus fucking Christ. Stop. If it was the same, you wouldn't feel the need to turn it into a different thing. No one said that, bro. Come on. What do you mean? He did. That chatter that I'm screaming at literally did. And the weirdest part about it is he's doing it to defend someone who just got arrested for sex trafficking. What the fuck?
Him today. The authorities gathered all the evidence they needed, and because Andrew Tate couldn't fight the urge to publicly argue with a teenage girl on Twitter, they got him and his brother. It's almost poetic in a sense. He got finally taken down because he just absolutely couldn't fight his own ego. It's a guy who gets a lot of credit for being smart despite being an absolute fucking buffoon. Like a legitimate goddamn troglodyte. He made this emotionally charged, absolutely pathetic response video to try and look cool once again for his audience, and in doing so, he led the authorities right to him and his brother, who...
Here's the thing, by the way, like, I don't know how to describe it other than, like, he's such a fucking clown in so many different... Sorry. He's such a fucking clown in so many different ways that oftentimes it's, like, difficult to figure out whether he's, like, joking or not. Because, like, Andrew Tate is like a wrestling villain is, like, kind of funny to laugh at, right? Even though he does often go overboard. But also, regardless of his, like, wrestling villain attitude, unfortunately, there are plenty of people out there in the real world who agree with him and take him seriously. So all of a sudden, it's no longer like a wrestling villain. It's just, it's real. It's like an influencer trying to influence people to be more misogynistic and in violent ways.
Who had been, I guess, evading them for quite some time. Pretty wild situation, honestly. He begged, he whined, cried, threw a tantrum, demanding he get his Twitter account back, and that ended up being the thing that put the final nail in his coffin here, it seems. Now, of course, we'll have to wait and see what happens with the charges and where this goes from.
There are people who want him free. What do you mean? No, I know. It's fucking insane. I know.
Here, but I think it's a little hard to explain away 2 instances of human trafficking with Andrew Tate here and raids on his property. That's not just a common occurrence. That's not something that just happens like a whoops-a-daisy. I guess it wasn't human trafficking. We made a mistake here. We got wires crossed. He's actually completely innocent. That's not something super normal. Of course, mistakes do happen when it comes to law.
Yeah, mistakes do happen when it comes to law enforcement, except, like, even his biggest dick riders understand that it's not really a mistake. That's why they moved on from, oh, it's no longer a mistake, to, no, they did this deliberately, and he actually never did sex trafficking. They just did this to take him down. Why? Because the Romanian government is run by feminists, I guess. Yeah, just a bunch of feminists out there in the Romanian government operating at the behest of big feminism, and that's why they fucking locked him up.
Law enforcement, but human trafficking is one that doesn't pop up all that often. And I know a lot of people like to say it's just because Andrew Tate was so powerful and telling it like it is. He was revealing the truth and breaking out of the Matrix. What the fuck are you talking about, you goddamn idiot? All he was saying is like, oh, you need to treat women this way, and they're gonna treat you this way, and you'll get pussy this way. and you need to do this kind of drop.
Honestly, though, it is criminal. Like, it literally is criminal. Like, his advice was so bad that he should be charged. In a just world, he should go to jail, not just for, like, the sex trafficking, which, you know, of course he needs to go to jail for that, but also for, like, his fucking advice. Because it was so bad. It should be criminal, dude, at that point. It's like, oh, if you if you follow my footsteps, you'll make money, you'll get a Bugatti, and you'll get pussy. And the footsteps are literally just be a dick to women. Be the most, like, painfully misogynistic person you've ever met. And then do drop shipping. It's wild.
Shipping in order to make this kind of money. Like, that's not exactly something that the government's gonna have a huge issue with. Him feeding you bad information on getting pussy and bad information on 2022's finishing. Like, he's not revealing any kind of crazy secrets that the government would try and come after him for. He's just an internet asshole. He's just a troll who found a way to milk money out of insecure dudes. That's not something that the big eye in the sky, you know, the man behind the curtain's gonna come after him for to silence him with false charges. This isn't some giant espionage movie. It's all pretty simple to follow stuff. Like, if you stop to think about it for a couple of seconds, it just doesn't make any sense why they would come after him if there's no real charges or any, like, real stuff, shady stuff going on. But yeah, the human trafficking charges are extremely concerning now. It's some very serious shit, and I've already seen some extremely hard cope from Andrew Tate's fans saying that human trafficking's not even a big deal anyway. Like, it's blown way out of proportion, or, you know, it's not a real issue, which is super alarming to read. Like, goddamn, to think human trafficking's not a big deal is mind-blowing. Very brain-dead stuff. But again, we'll have to wait and see what happens now going forward since he's been arrested. We'll see what comes from it. But I still find it to be a wacky situation, and, you know, it's a little odd that it's happened twice now. So, yeah, pretty crazy stuff that I thought was important to talk about, and that's about it.
And then there's an update today from 2 hours ago.
Just a wild finale to this year. They've set off the fireworks.
Apparently, also, Andrew Tate's biggest dick rider, the fallen son, Sneeko, who just wants to be him so bad, especially now that, like, Tate's in prison. I assume he's going to do everything he can to, like, get any number of Andrew Tate riders on his side. Apparently, he, like, fucking tried to do a hate raid on Moist Critical. That's what I heard. Well, not in prison, jail. Sorry, he didn't go to prison. He went to jail. He's in jail for 30 days. The saddest part about this entire process is the fact that, like, our boy Fulcrum is lost.
Seen is people tossing slurs back and forth, which is weird. I don't know how he has a homophobic community when he openly admits to watching his girl get fucked by a guy who was in the same bed with him. He even talked about him literally, like, having his, the dude's nutsack teabag him. Weird how he somehow has a homophobic community. This guy's caught more dick than his own girlfriend, it sounds like.
So what happened? Sneeko was, like, raiding him and calling him gay or something?
Works a little early before New Year's because a fat load of goofiness was just dumped on us like a filthy, stinky golden shower. We received a delivery for a package of drama that not many people ordered or expected. So I just wanted to do, like, a little ESPN halftime show and just kind of give everyone the update on where everything.
Context on Yodi Gang. Yeah, Yodi Gang appeared on Sneeko's broadcast and, like, posted it on his Twitter saying, like, Fulcrum. We lost him.
Things at because so much has happened all at once in just the last 24 hours. It's hard to keep track of. So I'm just going to be here as, like, your navigator on the ship. The first and obviously largest topic to begin with is the Andrew Tate situation with him and his brother Tristan being arrested in Romania on human trafficking charges. At least that's what was initially reported by every major outlet ever. However, this has been developing in a very interesting way. It's like diarrhea in a swimming pool. The water's getting messy because it started circulating on Twitter that he wasn't arrested on human trafficking charges. It was money laundering and not human trafficking. The genesis of this claim started from an account called Rap TV.
No! Not Rap TV! They're the arbiter of truth and justice! No!
which I'm not super familiar with, but from everything I can read, they're not like the end all be all of truth tellers, but they made a post claiming that human trafficking charges against the Tate brothers were bogus. It was actually them being apprehended for money laundering suspicion. However, that tweet's now been deleted. And while they've deleted that tweet, this one still remains on their account about it being an alleged human trafficking probe. So to me, that says that they must have got word, like officially, that it wasn't money laundering. However, that narrative still exists on Twitter and has led to massive debates about what's the truth behind their arrest. I haven't seen a single major outlet run with this narrative other than a couple of random accounts on Twitter. Not even like news accounts or anything like that, just actual random individuals running with it, even though that tweet has now been backpedaled. Every major outlet that's covering the case hasn't mentioned money laundering a single time, which I suppose you could write off as a big conspiracy to keep the truth under wraps, I guess, but most of them are just focusing on what the prosecutors are claiming to have found, with like 6 women who had been sexually exploited. These are big claims and obviously nothing's proven yet, so we're gonna have to wait to see how this case plays out, which is exactly what I said in the last
video. Do you think Andrew Tate is innocent? Oh, no. No, I don't think he's innocent. Why would I think he's innocent when I've been saying that he's been openly talking about doing what he just got arrested for years, dude? I also do think he does money laundering as well, by the way, which is why I think it's so funny that they're like, oh yeah, no, it wasn't sex trafficking. It's just like money laundering that he's doing. No, motherfucker, he is doing money laundering too, if you believe him, which is another thing that he has openly admitted, which is, again, very weird. But having said that, he's currently under investigation, not for money laundering for the Romanian mafia, but instead for the sex trafficking.
Video as well. It's not some kind of done deal. This is a big investigation that's been ongoing for some time, so we're going to have to see how everything turns out. Now, I also do take a lot of information from outlets with a grain of salt, as everyone should. However, when every major outlet, including official sources involved in the case, as well as video evidence of the arrest and everything is coming out, it's no longer just a rumor and potential fake news. There's clearly something going on here. So the reason why I'm mentioning that right now is because this really exploded this morning when Andrew Tate on Twitter made a statement of his own. He tweeted, "The Matrix sent their agents." And this led people to believe that it was all a hoax from the beginning. He's clearly free now, thus all of this was a bunch of baloney. But that's not the case because he was only being detained for 24 hours from the start. It's been 24 hours, thus they let him go, like a fish back into the water. Like he's home, he can tweet, he could even make another video smoking a cigar if he wanted to. But it's not because he's free from the investigation or anything, he's just free from the holding period. From everything I have read and from everything I've seen from the sources, like the real sources, like the officials, he is still being investigated.
Can you interpret this cream of dog political cartoon? Yeah, it's fucking YOLO Swag Studios. Again, speaking about the truth. Masculine idol Andrew Tate was crucified for being too manly by Romani Greta Thunberg, who is noticeably dongless, by the way, doesn't have a penis. And Big Homo gave her the butt money to do this, specifically so that all young, innocent straight men would become gay now. And you can see that. He says, "I'm gay now." Yeah. This is the truth of what happened. Yeah. What is Zubulor? I don't know what that is. What is that? Ignorant Hassan? I know you saw my last comment. No, I didn't. Thank you for breaking down the nuance. Yeah, I mean, look. What is meth? He's saying like legalize meth, but instead meth, he's saying like men, because men are like meth.
On the human trafficking charges, and they're currently trying to lobby for a 30-day extension on his detainment period while they continue to investigate. So he is able to tweet, talk, and do everything he'd like to do now, but that doesn't mean that proves his innocence. They let him go because of that, at least not in anything I've read so far. Now, maybe that changes in the next couple hours. It's very possible. But like I mentioned on stream as well, I am not surprised that he is not being held in prison for the duration of this investigation. Him being released on bail, I could absolutely see being a permanent thing throughout the entire investigation and being able to do what he wants online. Like, that's not surprising in the slightest. But it makes no sense, like, a ton of takes I saw on Twitter this morning about, like, how my video is now completely incorrect because Andrew Tate is home tweeting. No, it's not. Everything I said isn't invalidated by the fact that he is past the 24-hour detainment period. That was always going to happen. That doesn't disprove anything. Everything about, like, the claims and all of that are still there, and the investigation is ongoing. He is just able to tweet and do what he wants now because of the detainment period expiring. Like, it's just delusional to say that now it was all just rumors being spread. I make you feel real fucking silly now, Charlie. No, I was reporting on all of the facts that were presented from the video of the arrest.
Wait, are people fucking... Oh, because he, like, came after Andrew Tate super hard. So, like, when you go after an idol like that, the stands are going to come after you for, like, any kind of thing that you may have said or, like, that you may have misspoken on. Basically, like, at the top of the hour when I serve you a 3-minute ad break, but sometimes I fuck it up, right? Sometimes when I fuck that up and I say, like, a minute or something, you literally immediately would go, oh, fuck you, we got you, you fucking idiot, shut the fuck up. Meanwhile, like, you know, that doesn't change the reality. The top of the hour ad break is coming, right? And if you no longer want to see those ads, of course, at the top of the hour, you can get gifted a sub by Silent Kaya. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Or if you're not lucky enough to get gifted a sub, you can subscribe on your own for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. Only because I'm a bit salty about this one. 5 out of 10. You can't be... If you're salty about the debate, that means it was a 10-10. A lot of you get in your fucking fifis when I do a solid one, okay? And you don't give me an adequate debate rating. Magic Al, thank you for the 5. Get the sub. Silent Echo, thank you for the 5. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I took off points for being early. Bro, it's literally 3. It's 3 p.m. on the dot. Snoop Hogg TV, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Happy Kemper, thank you for the... Ooh, that's a funny name. Happy Kemper, like the serial killer. Thank you for the 5 get the subs. Don't be malicious.
From all of the claims made by the prosecutors and everything going on there. I was talking about those and even mentioning we're going to have to wait to see how everything wraps up. And now we've had a more recent development with what's going on in the investigation, and now he's past the detainment period, so maybe Andrew Tate will even make a public statement about all of this and give more insight into what's happening. Like, this is not something that's surprising or unexpected, and it doesn't all of a sudden magically make everything I said in the last video wrong, because all of those facts are still currently facts, unless that gets overturned in the next few hours, which again, it could happen. It's very possible. I'm not denying that. I'm not there. I don't have a
Rainy draws a lot. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs.
secret camera installed in Andrew Tate's home. I don't know what the truth is. I'm learning the same as everyone else. That pizza box theory had a lot of weight behind it with where that source came from making the claim. So that one is still currently intact as well, and a lot of people are harping on that, like, how could you ever believe it was the pizza box? Well, because they even said it in, like, their initial reports. Like, that is still there, which it could be overturned. All of it could be, as it develops. And so we're going to wait and see.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about...
Here's what's happening, okay? Here's what's happening. I already explained it. Charlie came after their fucking god, okay? So now that they can't, like, now that their god got, now they can't actually fucking defend it on, like, the sex trafficking shit. So they're, like, hyper focusing on anything they can. It's like, bro, it is not an important part of this case, okay? The pizza box is not even relevant to the case. The Romanian police weren't like, oh yeah, it's this pizza that is the reason why we arrested him. Like, because he put pineapple, ananas on the pizza. And that is illegal in Romania. Like, that's not what's going on here. And of course, as is the case in many instances like this, they literally fucking personally have engaged in a fuckload of fake news, ranging from, no, Andrew Tate never actually got arrested for sex trafficking, actually it was money laundering, to Andrew Tate is actually free to walk, or you know, people are coming after Andrew Tate because he broke through the matrix. But none of those fake news ever get addressed on their side because they don't care. This is a one-sided issue. They're just mad and they're shit slinging and they think they got you, but ultimately they didn't get shit. Okay? I mean, it's an overall W for all the people who got scammed by this dude, though, because, like, at least he can't fucking scam you from prison, idiot. You know what I mean?
All of the information that's available and what's going on. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up. And I know a lot of people have been stressing about this with Andrew Tate and his brother being arrested. So you probably...
Yes, I saw Asmongold compare Andrew Tate. Well, he didn't compare Andrew Tate, to be as charitable as possible. He didn't compare Andrew Tate to MLK. But he did say something insane. Like, the fact that you can make that inference alone is still, you know, ridiculous. Because the statement he made was like, well, governments are corrupt. Governments do actually go after truth tellers, you know. Like, for example, you know, the government blackmailed Martin Luther King, which was a wild take, which is so wild that I basically thought that he was, you know, joking or something. I thought he was actually memeing. Buy a bear. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. 666 Drain. 666. Thank you for the 6 gifted subs. That was an insane take, straight up.
Probably had a difficult time sleeping. And maybe it's because of the stress, and maybe your mattress just isn't that great. So I'd like to thank Helix, the sponsor for today's video, because maybe it'll help you get some sleep in such troubling times. Pillows. Next up is Logan Paul once again making a fool out of himself. He posted this picture on Twitter, I guess as a little prelude to his upcoming response to the CoffeeZilla video series that exposed him for...
I love you so much, but I fucking hate how you defend Asman so much. He's a straight up full-blown chud. Dude, that fucking... If you think I'm defending his insane take that, like, even anyone could infer is, like, a comparison between Andrew Tate and MLK, while, like, talking about a factually accurate statement about Martin Luther King and the FBI, he literally brought it up as a defense for whether or not the Romanian government was corrupt and was, like, targeting Andrew Tate for no reason. I consider that to be an insane fucking take. Okay, if you think that that is a defense of him, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I think chatters just, like, want me to go to his house and shoot him or something. Like, until then, like, no one is happy. Like, I don't agree. I mean, here. This was the take.
What's the probability that the government wants to frame the Tate brothers? I don't know, probably 50%. I think it's pretty high. Like, government frames people.
I mean,
all the time.
I heard
Like,
this yesterday. I told you. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous take. It's a ridiculous take. The probability that the government is, like, conspiring to take him down is not even just a ridiculous take that I've addressed when Asmongold said it, but it's a ridiculous take that I've literally addressed numerous times throughout the day, so you know what my perspective is. It's fucking crazy.
You've seen anything out of, like, any of the leaks from, you know, the way that they tried to, you know, fuck with Martin Luther King and people like that? Yeah. Absolutely the government fucks with people.
Yeah. But
It's romantic.
Yeah, because, as I said yesterday, Andrew Tate is like the Martin Luther King of, you know, beating women and being bald. So for that alone, like, yes, Asmongold is correct. Not a bad take. It's actually a good take. I take it back. Because, yeah, he is doing so much for men's rights in terms of beating women, sex trafficking them, and also being bald. So it's huge. That's why the Romanian government's like, no, you can't do that. You can't. You're going too far.
Romania? Okay.
Careful, people will take you seriously. What? I said that Andrew Tate is the MLK of beating women. People will take it seriously and say what? He wants to be the Dr. King, but for human bondage. Is Tate's bald activism? Why are you on his side, hedging your future bets? Yes. They mentioned Asman. Who did? I mean, that's a wild, bro. You can't be saying that. Like, that's just an insane thing. That, like, of course people are gonna say this. MLK's famous letter from Romanian jail. Yeah. Andrew Tate also hates. Andrew Tate hates the privileged white women. That's what he talked about. The myth of the mythical female moderate standing against progress. Okay? They say, "Hey, we get you, Andrew Tate. We get you. Men do deserve to, beat women all the time with no repercussions. However, now is not the time." That's what all these moderate feminists are saying to Andrew Tate, getting in his way. MLK had a dream that Andrew Tate would beat both black and white women equally. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop with this. We're done. Wait, what? He's right, though. Name one other person in this generation doing as much activism as Andrew Tate. Okay, this is like when the news will like talk about Ben Gvir, right? Who's literally a terrorist by Israel's standards, right? And then they'll say, well, he was a right-wing activist. It's like, motherfucker, what do you mean? He went to jail for terrorism in Israel, bro. Like he hated Palestinians so much that even in Israel, they were like, okay, dog, like, it's too much. Like, you're fucking it up a little bit. But then the news media, when they're talking about it, will say, oh, he's an activist. He's a right-wing activist. Like, no, man, he's a terrorist. He's like he's a hate monger, bigoted person. And now he happens to be the chief of police. Shouts out to Benjamin Netanyahu on that one. Anyway, that's an unrelated Israel news that I just snuck in there. Adin Ross talking about Tate on a space now. Stop doing this right now.
He's done way more, in my opinion, for me, he's done way more good in my life than obviously those types of little.
And you just explain exactly why he's getting canceled.
Oh, no, there's banned fucking people in that space. I'm not getting in there. Nope. Yeah, there's nope, not touching that shit. Adin dodging you harder than Neo? Yeah, dude, why is he so fucking scared to like I do like the idea of talking about someone. I do like the idea of talking about someone who's like arrested for sex trafficking as like being canceled. You know what I mean? It's like what do you what like cancel culture is when you get arrested for sex trafficking? Like, what the fuck? Oh, we didn't watch the webcam course that Andrew Tate offered. Here it is. I don't know if this is TOS or not, but here. I mean, let me scroll through this real quick.
Models.
I guess it's not TOS. There's no titties or anything. Here, this is Andrew Tate's webcam course. And the 3 parts of his webcam course. There's a little bit of booba in it, but like not a lot, you know what I mean?
Hello, my name's Naomi, and welcome to Model Stars. Model Stars models have the ability to travel the world and earn a life-changing wage. Our unique system trains girls with no experience to be some of the highest-earning webcam girls online. Webcam modeling is a growing sector, with over 50,000 girls around the world currently participating. The girls with the Instagram pages featuring travel, money, and experiences are very often using a webcam to achieve this lifestyle. Model Stars provide you with a chance to fulfill your dreams. Model Stars isn't typical webcam modeling. We aim to recruit and promote girls who have never tried webcam before into some of the highest earning girls online. We do this with a special support team who turn you into the face of a brand. Even when you are not online, people around the clock will be speaking with...
This is so funny. It's like, look at this. Jessica Parker, the face of a money-making brand. Like, they didn't even, like, they don't have, like, a real testimonial. They're just, like, they just use, like, fake names and fake people.
Even when you are not online, people around the clock will be speaking with men around the world on your behalf, ensuring you have the largest possible fan base and income. You are the face of a brand, which will be worth thousands of pounds from dedicated fans stretching across the globe. With 4 or 5 dedicated members of staff promoting you 20...
Like, what is the money-making brand that she's a face of here? I have so many questions. Jessica Parker is sucking on her nail and finger. Oh, yeah, the space that is being hosted. Oh, my God, the host of this Chud Andrew Tate space is freaking out because he just found out coercing women into prostitution is illegal because he has lots of friends who use that strategy. I'm not joking or exaggerating. I saw that. Anyway, let's continue. I wonder where Elon is. Why is he not in there?
Dedicated members of staff promoting you 24 hours a day, the earning potential is unlimited. Model Stars has 3 studios: New York City, Koh Samui, Thailand, and Budapest in the heart of Europe. Each studio has only 10 girls, earning a minimum of £4,000 a month. After 1 year, the average salary is over £7,000 per month. All of our studios offer top quality accommodation in a female-only business. Female management and support team ensures that women have...
Make streamers look bad. All these Twitch streamers that work with sex traffickers. Brother, I don't know what to tell you other than the fact that I'm trying to stop it, okay? I don't know. It's kind of falling on deaf ears, okay? These kids, they just don't give a shit. They only care about, you know, Bugatti and sexy babes that Andrew Tate paid for, and females lie and eat hot chip, you know? I'm trying, dude. I'm fucking trying, brother. I'm trying to stop it. It's not working.
help women escape the chains of a 9-to-5 and generate life-changing sums of money. Free travel is provided between...
Like, ultimately, this video in and of itself is, like, suspicious, has some red flags in it. Like, oh, we're looking for women that have never done this. That's kind of weird, right? And a lot of these businesses, even on OnlyFans, are insanely exploitative. OnlyFans is already taking 50%. My Free Cams is what this is probably working off of, if I'm not mistaken. Also takes 50%. And then on top of that, these motherfuckers are taking like 25%, leaving the girl with like only 25% if she's lucky. Okay, that shit is not great. A lot of these cam websites are already like taking a lot. OnlyFans takes 20. Oh, I thought they took 50. Okay, regardless. So my point is that a lot of these businesses, even on OnlyFans, are fucking dog shit. So It's irregardless? No, it's not. It's regardless. Irregardless is meaningless. You can say it if you want, but it's meaningless. Why are you trying to correct me on this when you're in the wrong? Please stop.
Studios. After 1 year of working with us, you will be able to fly between the studios for free for a working holiday. Most people pay money to travel the world. You will be getting paid to travel while you work. Don't worry, this is a completely discreet opportunity. You will be online with a fake name and location, and it
Wait, stop. They changed her name from Sarah Smith to Jessica Parker.
is a completely discreet opportunity. You will be online with a fake name and location, and it remains an absolute secret. So what are you waiting for? Come and try a 2-week trial in one of our studios. Free flight, free accommodation, weekly pay.
Yeah, this is the super sussy part. Come and try a 2-week trial. Free flights, free accommodation, weekly pay. Nope. That is the biggest red flag. Okay. This is an interesting take as well. The OnlyFans market and camgirl market is so oversaturated now that it's basically like DoorDash. 99.9% make absolutely nothing and actually spend more than they made. Most stop after a week to a month. They usually buy new laptops, cameras, toys, etc., in excitement of starting a new career. But reality hits when they do their first month and didn't even make minimum wage. There's also the other side of it where like they do pop off when they like they'll have like a good month, okay, and then they will get first of all, you're describing streaming in general, by the way. You're literally describing Twitch streaming. Anyway, but they pop off a month, right? They make a lot of money. Then an agency sells them this like idea that they're gonna make so much more money, right? And then the first month, the agency actually does spend a lot of its like limited resources on said girl. I've seen this happen. And then she will see like a major boost to the amount of money that she's making that month because like all of a sudden agency has like other girls that they're representing, what they're like collaborating and whatever on. And you know, they're controlling the messaging part of it. And then they lose everything. That's true. And then they will have psycho guys find them and cyberstalk them. That as well. Timothy Champagne is our OnlyFans legend in the audience, probably one of many, but at least the only one that I've met so far in the real world. But yeah, I can't speak on how it is for the male side, but I do know this from the female side. Like I know what it looks like on the back end. It's really fucking weird, creepy, gross. Oh, thanks for being our cam girl, little bro. Appreciate you. You're welcome.
And if you like it, discuss staying for longer and generating the money you've always dreamed.
I actually do know a girl that worked for this agency, and I know this person personally. I met this person when he was a Northrop Grumman lobbyist. That's right. I know this person. I met him many, many years ago. So I do know, and I also know girls that work for his agency. Actually, his agency is one that I'm talking about when I say this sort of thing. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a second. Not Donkey Kong, man. Russell Hartley. Shut the fuck up, chatters, you fucking dinguses. This guy. Literally used to work for Northrop Grumman as a lobbyist. And then quit. And then became like a PUA guy. And then after he became like a PUA coach, he started this OnlyFans modeling agency. Get Donkey Kong on the stream. People still talking about Donkey Kong. I lose my stuff. I lose my mind.
Right. You're gonna run a webcam company. This is gonna be interesting.
I can't believe my man said, Adin Ron said, hey, smiley face. I have to pack. Oh my God. I said, bro, you're talking to losers and not me, shaking my head. He's going to Romania. No, he's not. Anyway.
Interesting journey for you, that's for sure. This is serious business. So, first things first. When you say webcam company, people assume, oh, it's just a sex fest, and you know, it's just like you're like Hugh Hefner. When you're in the club with your workers, you look like Hugh Hefner, but in reality, it's a shitload of people management. The HR department, the HR category of the webcam business is the largest and most important thing. You're effectively taking girls, teaching them how to make unlimited money from home, and then making sure they give it all to you. So it's not an easy.
What? Making sure they give it all to you. Wait, what? He has hair? Bro, barely, dog. This is old, too.
Task. Now, there's a lot to teach here, so I'm going to assume you're not morons. There's certain things I'm not going to completely and utterly intricately cover. I'm just going to say, look, work it out, because it's not the most important thing. The most important thing you need to learn in this course is the people management aspect, how you can run this business from a human perspective, and the hardware and the technical side of things really isn't too complicated. We all know what a webcam is. We all know what video chat webcamming is. It's not that complicated. So we'll start there, but we're going to move on to something far more important shortly. So the equipment you need a girl, you need a webcam. The best webcam is a Logitech C920.
The equipment you need, a girl. Heard there's a new Top G in town. I don't know who that is.
Write that down, motherfuckers. Logitech C920.
Okay, let's watch the webcam course.
How to get
part
hot
3.
girls. Now, this is a subject I could talk about for a very long time, but I want you to understand some basic concepts to the pimp game. Basic concepts to the
Max Mofo? I don't know.
realities between men and women. There are some factors you can control, and there are a lot of factors you cannot control when it comes to getting hot women. Now, if you don't know who I am, you don't know my qualifications, I don't want to brag about how many women I've fucked, whatever. You know, I'm rolling in the highest possible echelons. All those Instagram models you're seeing with like 100,000 followers, and you're sitting there thinking, who's that guy? Who gets to actually fuck her in the night? Well, it's me. That's who.
Yeah, I'm the guy. Yeah, totally. Definitely, bro. Definitely.
So, I'm rolling in the highest possible echelons of female quality. And I know
I'm rolling in the highest echelons of female quality. Is it such a nasty fucking statement?
the game inside out. So first, let's discuss the things that you cannot affect. One of the largest and least discussed factors to attracting females is an uncontrollable thing, which is timing. Timing has a huge effect on how a female is going to react to you. If you go up to let's say, imagine you're in a nightclub, you're chilling in a nightclub, you go up to a girl, you want to talk to her. Now, if that girl has just been bought flowers to take her for dinner by her boyfriend before she goes to the club, she's not very likely to talk to you. If she just caught her boyfriend cheating.
Hold on. I'm getting a call. Hello? Okay. All right. Talk to me. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm obviously upset, man. You want me to fucking say, oh, everything's so beautiful with flowers and roses?
Wait, what? You're upset because what? Andrew Tate is in jail.
Well, yeah. Look, listen, bro. I will tell you this, son. I'll tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is this, right? And
You know I'm live, right? By the way, I'm just making sure.
Oh, okay. We just gotta wait till everything unfolds, bro. I can't say anything about it until everything's unfolding. Like, I don't want to say something, and then if something is the way it is, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make a statement.
But you made a YouTube video saying, well, you made 2 YouTube videos. One saying Donald Trump should be president so that he could pardon.
Trump 2024. Trump 2024.
Okay. Question for you.
Say it.
Question for you. How do you think that works? Do you think that Donald Trump has the capacity to pardon someone in Romanian prison, like a British person in Romanian prison?
Yes.
How does
Yes,
that work?
I do.
How does that work?
Because how did they get Brittany?
Well, Brittany Griner is an American citizen, so that wasn't a pardon. That was a prisoner swap.
Oh, it's different.
Well, I guess Andrew Tate is Andrew Tate an American citizen still? I know he's from like Gary, Indiana, or whatever, but I think he's British, right?
Oh, it's different.
Yeah,
So that's technically not a pardon then, huh?
definitely not a pardon. So that's number one. And number two, I don't even know why anyone would actually try to get Andrew Tate out of prison in general. Because I do think, I believe the allegations, but mostly because, like, I believe Andrew Tate when he said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is why I'm really confused. This is why the news is really scary. I saw a tweet and a post that said Andrew Tate, and the police said this, Andrew Tate is currently getting basically charged trying for money laundering. It's not for
No, you saw Rap TV who deleted that tweet. There's no evidence of that.
Okay, so that was basically false, fake news.
That was fake news. You got fake news by Rap TV.
Look, like I said, here's my thing.
This is why you gotta watch me instead of Rap TV, dog.
Oh yeah, maybe I should just stick over to Hassan streams. Wait, when are we gonna play basketball, bro?
Okay, well, where are you coming to LA? We can do that whenever you want.
Yes, I'll be back in LA literally next week. I'm just gonna go spend New Year's and then I'll come literally in LA.
You need it. You need better positive male role models in your life, Adin.
Talk about, I have beautiful people around me.
You do, but like you also look up to Andrew Tate a little bit, and that
Brother,
hurts
I'm
my
explaining.
feelings.
Listen, this is the thing that makes me kind of grinds my gears. As Peter Griffin would say.
XQC wanted me to tell you that he scored 2 baskets. That's true. I got XQC out in the court.
Who?
And XQC.
Felix is hooping?
Yeah, I got him to hoop a little bit, and he made
Oh my
2
God.
buckets from the 3. I mean, he's better than you probably. Like if I train him, I've watched you play a little bit. If I
Dude,
train him
I've
for
literally
like a
won
month,
every
I think
one-on-one, I think except for like 2. I think I've lost 2.
I
But
think he
listen,
could cook you if I trained
I
him.
think. Wait, remember our bet? You remember our bet, right?
What is our bet?
Come on, ask your chat. You don't remember what we bet?
I don't remember. What was it?
I forgot what it was, honestly, too. They probably remember.
What
Ask them
was
what
it,
it is.
chat? What was our bet?
We bet on a one-on-one or something like that, and loser has to do a punishment. Well, I think you have to vote for Trump.
I don't think I said that, but I mean, I'd do it anyway. Cause yeah, there's no fucking shot that that's happening. I will never lose.
Hey, listen.
Are you really gonna? You better not fucking shave your head, bro. What are you? Are you in a cult? What is this? Like he's making you shave your head?
I'm shaving it. Yes, I am.
No, don't do that.
Yes.
That motherfucker is bald, bro. You're not.
It's not about stopping Andrew's. Not about that. No, it's about disciplining myself.
What? Discipline yourself in a different way. You don't have to fucking discipline yourself by
It's a privilege
shaving.
to have hair, bro.
Oh, okay, and you have it. So what's the problem?
You're right. But I'm not the best version of myself, so I don't deserve to have privileges.
That's insane, bro. What are you talking
Well, not
about?
all. No, I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed. Let me go back. I think having hair is a very big privilege, and it gives people an ego feeling, and it makes people more confident in themselves.
Did
So
you
if
hear
go-
this? Is this what Andrew's telling you behind the scenes? Like he's like telling
No,
you
this is
having
what I
hair
came up
is-
with. Actually, I feel really good because this is actually what I came up with.
Okay.
Hassan, you realize I do disagree with Andrew on stuff he says, right? And it's on my streams and everything. And you know this because you've seen it.
I know.
I don't know 100% agree with the guy on everything. You know I don't. So,
Yeah, but you still hang out with him. You like him a lot. So
bro,
I'm like
because
worried.
He actually does preach some very, like,
Bro, the
becoming
shit that he
version of
preaches
yourself.
that's like good is literally go to the gym and like actually fucking.
But why is nobody doing that?
What do you mean? I say that every fucking day. I go to the gym every
You say
fucking
it?
day,
Okay.
and I say it every
You do-
fucking
you
day.
do-
That's
you
not
do
like a
play
unique
basketball a lot.
take.
You do. But Hassan,
And I don't have a sex trafficking charge. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have
well,
to.
listen. Wait till everything unfolds, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta wait till everything unfolds. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, here's a question I have for you. Like, what do you think happened? Like, honestly, you think like the Matrix got him? Like, how does that work? What do you think the Matrix is?
The movie.
No,
Or
I
like,
mean like when Andrew Tate says like, "Oh, I'm trying to get away from the Matrix, but the Matrix got me. That's why I'm arrested." Like, what do you think the Matrix is saying?
Maybe they're like, I don't know. Dude, can I be honest though?
What?
Trump 2020. I'm kidding, bro. Relax.
No, I
Bro,
don't
stop
care.
taking
I
this so
mean, I
seriously,
don't care
alright?
about that. I mean, that's whatever.
All right, would you rather vote for Kanye 2024 or Trump 2024?
No, I'm not voting for either in that situation.
Wait, Hassan, who's this guy named Santanados who's also running, I think?
What? Oh, you mean DeSantis?
Who's that guy?
Ron DeSantis is the governor of Florida.
Oh shit, that's where I'm at right now. Is he cool?
No, he sucks. But he's also like a Trump dick rider. He copied Trump's steez. Like he just wants to be like Trump, but he'll never be as good as Trump. Okay, but going back, hold on. I wanna know what you think. Like, why do you think he got arrested then? You think like the Romanian police are fucking upset at him for being like a misogynist? Like, you think that's what's going on?
Bro, I don't know. But one thing I can add. Oh, I want to ask you a question. This is actually something you would know because I don't believe the fake news. Listen, Hassan.
Okay.
The pizza box, is that true?
No.
Okay.
No, they didn't catch him. They've been investigating him since April, since the first time they actually got the American and the British citizen, I believe, or like one Moldovan woman out of his house. They actually started the investigation the first time they arrested him, and the pizza box is not the reason why he got caught. He had posted about being in Romania already, like literally on December 25th. I thought maybe the pizza box was was basically proof that he had actually he was at home at that time, but no, that wasn't even the case. So it had nothing to do with that. They were investigating him. They raided all of his compounds.
Dude, I'm sick. Dude, this is the problem with social media, Hassan. There's too much fucking fake news.
Okay,
And
but the pizza box.
I follow all these outlets. I see nothing but this. For example, I literally saw at 6 a.m. Andrew Tate is released. That's when I made a video. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my God,
I
he's
know. You
released.
got excited. You made a video. It was wrong. It was
Dude.
fake news.
Okay, so why is that even a thing? Like, why is there fake news being? I don't understand.
Wait, what do you mean? Everybody has a bias and everybody has a perspective, and they want to fucking.
Hassan,
They
you
get
can't be
excited
biased
just like
if
you
someone's
do.
released- if you
The
can't be
guy
biased.
behind the Rap TV account also did this with the Tory Lanez trial. Okay, and he's like notorious for it. All these outlets, like, they have a bias, and they hear something just like you did, and they get excited just like you did, and immediately go and fucking say, "Oh, he's out." You know what I mean?
Hassan,
They want to make money. They want to do clickbait. They want to get like engagement, and then they also are excited probably because of their own personal biases.
wait, so when you text me 30 days, he's gonna be out in 30 days?
No, currently, okay, he was in a hold for 24 hours, and then that hold was extended to 30 days. It could be shorter than that if they actually successfully file an appeal, okay? But it seems like he's assessed as like a flight risk, or I don't know exactly what the Romanian rules around this are, but if they consider him to be a flight risk, or during the investigation that they're conducting, they just think that he should still be in jail for 30 days, him and his brother both.
Yeah.
He does have I mean, if you have a private jet, I do always say you are a flight risk for sure.
If what?
If you have a private jet, you are a bit of a flight risk for sure, is what I
I'm
said.
not flying private jet. Wait, but how's that a
No,
flight
not
risk?
you. I'm saying he has a private jet, doesn't
Oh,
he?
I see what you're saying.
So like you can escape.
Oh, is that how El Chapo escaped?
I don't know how El Chapo escaped. I think he dug a tunnel, if I'm remembering correctly. But El Chapo is in prison now.
Got him.
Also, he might have been. Yeah, I mean, he's been in prison, I think, right? Isn't he?
Bro, I'm telling you, Hassan, we gotta have a thing where I pull up to your house and like we have like a whole classroom built out and you just teach me world history.
I told you we were supposed to do that, but
Bro, just tell me
you're
when
too
I'm
busy
there. Well,
fucking
come that way,
riding
we'll
Andrew,
do it.
dude. That's why.
Bro, we can
And he's
we can
teaching you
fucking
to be bald and do push-ups, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You should do push-ups.
Hey, I am gonna be smoking a cigar in class. That is right.
Not good for you, okay? Push-ups are
Oh yeah,
good
you
for
have to be
you.
my teacher. Well,
Push-ups are
I don't
good
wanna
for
do any-
you.
I don't wanna do-
Cigars
I
are
don't wanna
not
do
good
anything-
for you.
I don't want to do anything super naughty, Mr. Obby. I don't want you to hold me back from detention.
Bro, I don't know how you. Okay, listen, you're too young for me. Okay, I don't know how. I don't know
Oh,
what
I can
Andrew
wait a few
does.
years.
I don't know what Andrew Tate does, but
Bro, he is not on that either. But listen, I can wait a few years for you, bro.
what?
Bro, let's be honest, bro. You're one of the most handsome men there is on the platform, to be honest.
Thank you.
You know that, though. I know you know that.
I don't think so, but thank you.
But look, my brother with the Harry Potter glasses, I have to go. I have to pack. But I will text you when I'm in LA. We have to hoop. Yo, so I'll text you about it later, but I have this private gym we can go to, too. It's indoor. It's perfect.
Okay. All right. I'm down.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right. Peace. That was, oops. My gain is a little too high. That was Adin Ross. He didn't answer none of your questions. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll at least dude is getting arrested next week. Wait, what? What? No, I don't think Adin Ross is getting arrested. It'd be funny if he wasn't such a dumbass. No, he's funny because of that reason. That's the whole purpose. Bro, that's why he's entertaining. He just doesn't need to do all the bad shit, and he would still be entertaining. That was a perfect example of why it's funny and entertaining. I think a lot of you guys don't see that because a lot of you don't understand that, and you just see like all the bad shit because that's what I cover. And then you go, oh, he's bad. I don't understand why people like him or watch him. Anyway. Twitter news accounts going crazy. What? Young Thug had plans on becoming president in 2024 and taxing billionaires before he got arrested in YSL RICO indictment. Dude, I'm retweeting this 100%.
2024 with Young Thug. You tweeted out that you're going to be running for president 2024 with Gunna as the vice. What would you change in this country if you did become president?
I'll make it. I'll change like the status of billionaires. I probably give like
Bro, this is why they arrested him. He literally freed himself from the Matrix. This is why they arrested him, bro.
A person that's gonna proceed to making $1 billion, or a person that's close to making $1 billion. I'll make it to where it's like
he said maximum wealth cap. Like he wants to put a wealth cap, dude.
Have to endorse this money somewhere. You have to get this money to the poor. You have to give some. You got to.
Give some of it away.
Yes, or we got them taking this shit away.
Damn.
We gonna take it away. We're gonna freeze it. However you want to do it. If I'm the president, it's like I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do it. I do it for the poor. I don't do it for.
Bro, this is why they arrested him. There ain't no way. That's it. Now we know. There's a reason why his nickname is Sex for real, for real. Bro, it seems like yet another socialist was unjustifiably thrown in jail. Okay? It seems like another socialist. I mean, this is like, bro, this is literally this is not new, you know what I mean? It's not. They're coming after him, dude. Wait, what did he get arrested for? Literally being the reincarnated Eugene Debs, okay? That's what they arrested him for. I'm not even kidding. It's obvious, dude. This is Eugene V. Thug. Yeah. This is crazy. Now we know. Now we know. At first we didn't know, but now we know. On the real, would you vote for Thugger? 1,000,000%. I mean, if that was his political platform, yes. I'm not even kidding. Slime language is just Marxism. Yeah. Dude, now I want Trump to be president again so we can pardon YSL, everyone involved. Because, like, remember, the DA, Fannie Willis, okay, who hit Young Thug and the entirety of YSL with a RICO charge, calling it an organized gang, okay, is also hitting Trump with a RICO charge. Trump becomes president. He decides to override the Georgia Constitution, the state constitution that says you can use, okay, that you can use RICO, these RICO charges unjustifiably, okay? And then he pardons YSL, the entirety of YSL. He pardons Thug, okay? Thugger is basically his vice president from prison. There you go. That's 50 D chess. Local politics is better all over the U.S. if Trump is in office. Come back from brunch, assholes. No, that's not better. It's not good. Can't Joe Byron pardon him? He could, but actually no one could. Let's be real. This is a state charge, so you can't. I don't think you could do that, but the governor could. But the governor, unfortunately, right now is someone who is against Donald Trump. So I don't think that he cares. Explain to the new frogs that you're being sarcastic. I'm sorry. Why would I lie to the new people in this chat about being sarcastic when I'm dead fucking serious? You crazy? All right, let's watch the rest of this. Female.
Thing, which is timing. Timing has a huge effect on how a female is going to react to you. If you go up to let's say, imagine you're in a nightclub, you're chilling in a nightclub, you go up to a girl, you want to talk to her. Now, if that girl has just been bought flowers and taken for dinner by her boyfriend before she goes to the club, she's not very likely to talk to you. If she just caught her boyfriend cheating, she's more likely to talk to you. Do you understand that things that happened prior to your meeting have a massive influence on how she's going to react to your approach? Is she happy in her relationship? Is she...
Wait, he just straight up said, like, timing is a really important factor in, like, you know, catching women that are vulnerable and easily manipulated. Like, he just straight up said that. I'm not crazy, right? Like, we heard him say that, right? Like, pretty openly fucking mentioning this.
Not. Is she staying at her friend's house tonight? Is she not? Is she on her period? Is she not? Dumb shit. Like, these are things that can completely affect. If your girl knows she's getting picked up by her boyfriend at the end of the night, why is she going to talk to you? If she knows her boyfriend's out of town, she's supposed to be...
Bro, a lot of people make fun of my drip, but, like, goddamn, bro. Andrew Tate's fucking drip was abysmal, like, universally. At least I fired a couple that went hard. Like, his drip was and is just universally awful, dude. I can't get over it.
Staying with her friends and her boyfriend's pissed her off because he ain't texted her in a few days, she's a lot more likely to reply to you. These are things that have nothing to do with your approach. My point is that every
Derek
single
Runts, thank you for the 10
has
gifted.
a window where they are susceptible to your language, and there's windows where they're completely closed. My chicks who I have on lock, the multiple females I have on lock, I am very confident that if they go to a club or they go out and a man tries to talk to them, there's nothing that man can say that's going to get her to be interested in him. There's nothing, because they're closed. They are closed for business. It's like having a fucking storefront. The store's closed. You can't go inside. Whereas if the store's open, you can go inside and try and negotiate a deal.
Okay. It's Bro is dressed up like an extra in Underworld too. Have you seen Charlie destroying Sneeko? I saw some clips of it. I don't know if I want to watch that whole thing. Genuinely curious, do you know any women who think Andrew Tate is attractive? Like, how do men fall for his trap? I actually don't. I don't know. I've never met a woman that was like, yo, this Andrew Tate guy is like fucking, he's the shit. He claims that there are plenty of women that come up to him and tell him that all the time, but I've actually never seen it. I don't know how the fuck that works. This is just him being rated, like him getting a hate rate for 20 minutes, 26 minutes. Is that what it is? I'm sure there are, though.